I finally said to her, I said, oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm setting this back here so we can kind of get the podium and the slideshow.
I could have painted out a hotel. But I can't. So are you I made sure I had it. I brought it here. I thought maybe that's true. Maybe it's in my car. So I went out to get it. This file is well, that night thing, you didn't do the night thing. We did a night thing. Well, that's where, no, that was the night part. But we did a night thing and I got there early. We went up to a scenic drive. We went back to out. So it wasn't a hike, but we walked like a half mile. Set up all our stuff. And I didn't know what else. I set up my little palettes and it was beautiful. I painted, we sprayed, and the sun started to go down, and I said to my husband, I said to my husband, let's go. So that was what helped me. So I said, well, let's go. So, which wasn't too bad. How bad for her to walk out? I double check to make sure I had it.
Well, I'll try and
Maybe see if I can hold it. Okay. So it started to get dark. Well, so I then the sun started to go my little palette. I don't have memorized what my big palette.
do you have it? Well, I can look it up like in constant contact. Or I might have it as a
Hold it out. So this is Joyce Barron. This is my
You can do that.
Here it is.
Got it. Okay.
No, it's not. They were down to no, I can't.
So let me see if I can pull it up in constant contact.
Do I say it in the will you tell me a little bit more about them?
It would be a constant contact? Because I sent out an email to membership. I don't get word.
So I could probably do my email if you
Should.
my phone goes back though.
All the colors and all
Okay. Okay. She's my neighbor that makes this in the show. At the hers are the big flowers. They got best of show.
so that's how, so
Did she
and then after that, then you put it, then I finish it off.
Do you remember when it was?
Yeah, possibly it was about the beginning, right after the section.
Okay.
Yes. You have to know how much.
how much?
You're going to be fine. We're just having technical
More,
difficulties.
that's what summer's very.
No, but it's beautiful. Yes. You're sweet. You're sweet. Thanks, Joyce. So she told me about she said, which I can also.
So one of mine is
We saw watching it and I said, oh, that's yours. I looked at it. But I saw my hero. And then they turned the lights back on.
yeah.
more successful.
They're small. I'm sure it's somewhere.
But the my problem is I can't really do angles because I got one that's almost fallen out, so I have to do this shit.
I'm gonna get started.
I spent too many years on the phone. Yeah, I spent too many years on the phone. My earrings are.
All right. Hello, everyone. I think all of our technical difficulties have been cleared up. I hope. Yeah, we're going to get started anyway, even if they're not. So thank you for coming tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying your food, and there's a big array of treats back there, too. So thanks to everyone who brought a potluck dessert. We've been showing the Western Federation show slides up here. We're going to pop up some Arts in the Park slides at the end of our meeting. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our member meeting. Julie, do you want to grab the basket of tickets? Does everybody have a red raffle ticket or a red door prize ticket? Has everybody got a red ticket? Raise your hand if you don't have a ticket. Okay, there's a couple of you who don't. Get one, keep half of it, put your other half in the basket. We've got a lot of little swag pieces to give away tonight. So we're trying to make sure that we have lots of fun stuff to give out. So there's one up here who needs one. You raise your hand up. Raise your hand up if you need a ticket. Does everybody else have one? Okay. Because we're going to start with door prizes. No!
Oh no!
Okay, if we can give you another one, but you only can win one time. Okay. Yay! Okay, everybody has a ticket. All right, so. What?
They're already in there.
Okay, so let's just have some random people out here draw out 3 tickets. Yeah, draw out 3. We're going to start out. Okay. So let's start with, I better put mine in my pocket so I don't get it mixed up, right? Okay. So I think all of the tickets, nope, they don't all start the same. Okay. Let's go with, we've got some, let's do one of the posters and these 2 sheets of watercolor paper right here. Okay, so we've got a couple pieces of watercolor paper and a poster of Ed Marion, and that goes to 270997. Woo! Art Sleeper in the back. Yay! Okay. And then, Julie, you're being flagged. Okay. All right. So then we have another poster and a partial.
We'll do this one by itself. So let's do that one.
Okay. So another poster and then a partial sketch pad, like a large size sketch pad. There's some paper missing, but there's about a third of the pad still left. So there you go. This is our swag. You get what you get. So it's 271-040. 040.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yay. So you got some sketches there. Sketching to do for your next Arts in the Park venture.
The other one is full.
And then we've got a full sketch pad. But you don't get a poster. Yeah. Okay, and this goes to 271-011. Yay! All right, awesome. So we're going to start out with a reminder. Who here has renewed your membership already? All right, so there's a third of you maybe that still need to renew. Just a reminder, it's time. Try to get your renewal in. Let's get your renewal in before June 30th, which is actually the end of our membership drive, June 30th. We want to guarantee to get your name in next year's directory. Make sure that we have all your information correct. Make sure we have your email and your address correct. Art is at the back in the green shirt. He's our membership guy. He can take your registrations tonight. If you want to do it at home but you need some help with the online process, feel free to call him. He can walk you through it. He can even do it for you and take your credit card over the phone if you want, whatever you're comfortable with. So he's very good with the computer and he's a really helpful guy. So anyway, there are many, many benefits to UWS membership, and we don't want to miss out. Starting with, we've got the Small Works exhibition coming up. The paintings need to come. They come in this month. It opens this month. So even though we don't have member meetings in June or July, we've still got an exhibition going on in the summer. And we've got the fall member exhibition prospectus is going to be out in July. So you need to keep painting. You're not taking a break over the summer just because you're not coming here, so keep painting. Look for all that in your email and on the website, and we will be sending you e-blasts. It'll be in the newsletter. We have a variety of places for you to get the information. Or call somebody if you can't find it. Okay, so one of the business items that we had to do this year, we have to do this every 3 years, is have a review of the bylaws. I guess, how many people have actually read the bylaws? We're in the minority. But they have to be reviewed and updated so that they're current with our current practices and or get updated for things that need to be updated or added. So some key updates to the bylaws this year. We've added a clause for military members, those people who are serving in our military. They will, two things. One is they'll retain their membership status while they're deployed and they can settle up when they come home. Or if they are stationed outside of Utah, but Utah is their home, they can join the society and participate while they are stationed outside of Utah. So that has been one thing we've added. We deleted the patron membership. For those of you who've read the bylaws, it's an outdated and unnecessary level of membership. Either people join or they don't. Most people don't want to just give us money and not participate. So the age clarification for student members to be 18 or older, this is just to make sure that any content or conversation they might see or hear while they are here is not typically inappropriate, but just in case. We don't want to be, having any issues with students who are under the age of 18. Seeing or hearing something they shouldn't, or being privy to a conversation they're uncomfortable with. So just in case. Mostly I think our student members are college students anyway. We did change the student membership dues to $5 this year to make it more affordable. We want to encourage those college students to sign up and participate, get some new blood in, keep our society going. We've updated the dues split with chapters. The chapter dues split is now 1/3, 2/3, 2/3 going to the chapter. The newsletter editor is being defined as an official board member rather than being under the communications chair. There are clarifications of duties for the exhibition chair, and then there's some various grammar and spelling and just word usage in a few areas of the bylaws. So those are the key updates. That's required to do that review every three years and then present it to the membership and take a vote on the updates. So the vote is, I guess I call for a vote to accept the new bylaws as updated. I did email these bylaws out in all of our email reminders for this meeting so that you could read them. Hopefully somebody maybe clicked on that and did. So can we please call for a vote on accepting the new bylaws, which will be posted to the resources page of our website? In favor? Okay, that's definitely a majority, so good. Okay. Next order of business is just a president's report. You've been here listening to me yammer all year, and now I'm going to tell you why, what we've done. So we've had a fabulous, wonderful board who, you know, it would be impossible to be the president of this organization without a board of people who are willing to get in and do the work and take care of, you know, I can just trust everybody to do their jobs, and it's just been such a great thing. And that's allowed us to focus on some projects and initiatives that we had for this year. So the very first thing that we did was we've aligned our UWS tax year to match our membership year, which is June 1st through May 31st. So now the taxes and the membership are all filed at the same time. We've tried to, you know, some of you have been around for this, we've tried to find new ways to raise money for our Mary Straight Scholarship Fund, to make sure the fund is self-sustaining and keep it going. We've had some pretty successful fundraisers this year. We've tried to create some more incentive for general members to want to join the board, want to get involved. We tried to encourage more entry into the UWS exhibitions. You don't know if you don't try. Hopefully you remember that. I've been in the society for 15 years. It took me 14 years to get my signature membership. So just keep trying. You never know, and you never know what's going to get juried in and what's not, so just submit your work. A lot of times it's not the painting that you love the best that gets in. It's like your second one. So we've tried to encourage more participation between our main organization events and our Cache Valley chapter events by providing some transportation options of meeting somebody from Salt Lake, meeting somebody from Logan, kind of halfway, and doing painting exchange. I think we've had some pretty successful additional participation from both ends with that this year. And then, of course, we've tried to live stream all of our member meetings and the demonstrations that we've had permission to stream to Facebook so that we can reach our members who are unable to attend the meetings in person. And, you know, this is just a benefit we're trying to provide. It's not, like, required, but we're trying to get out there and make sure that we're reaching our members and getting your needs met as much as possible. And then that has provided us with a great archive of demonstration videos, which are on our YouTube channel. So go check that out if you want to see some previous presenters that we've had and you missed the presentation or you just would like to see it again. You'll have to speed through my talking, but then you can get to the presentation and it's there. Just FYI, we created a new PayPal account and have transitioned from our old to our new account. The bylaw review is completed and voted, yay! And we have formed our Western Fed 2021 Host Year Committee. We are the hosts for Western Fed in just 3 years. It's 2018 now, isn't it? 3 years, it's coming fast. Thanks to Christy Grissendorf and Mara Naughton have co-chaired, kind of headed up that committee. There's some other people on it. And we've got a juror selected, and that same person will be doing our spring workshop. We have a venue booked, so we are moving along with that, and it's going to be a great event. So thank you for everyone who has worked so hard I know these are kind of boring business items a little bit, but they're really necessary to keep the organization going and keep it healthy, and that's what we're trying to do. All right, that being said, Cynthia. Where's Cynthia? Oh, here. You're up front. You're usually in the back.
Yeah.
Cynthia's our bookkeeper, for those of you who don't know, and she is going to present you with our financial review for this year. You just press that button.
Yeah. Okay, hello. So I've been the bookkeeper since 2013 of October. So we've had some good consistency for at least, 5 years. We use the program QuickBooks It's internet-based, and the one great advantage to that is that I don't have to back it up. It's backed up for me, so the records are always there, and I don't have to worry about doing that. So that's a plus. Every president since I started in 2013 has been great at helping me get that all cleaned up and organized, and it is now running pretty smoothly. So, and to let you know that this year we have balanced QuickBooks to the bank statement every month. So it has balanced. We are very transparent. If you have a question or you have anything you want to see or know, you could look 5 years back, you could look however far back you want. We're very transparent, and if you have any questions, I'm open to you coming and talking to me, and I'll show you anything you want to see. So our income for this year was $60,466.72, and our expenses were $54,594.16. So we had an operating income of $58,72. And of that $58,72, $4,000 of that is the ZAP grant, and we use that to pay for the rental on this facility. And then we have a scholarship fund, which will be put into a separate account, I think, coming this fall. So that money is by itself and is not in the general checking account. I'll just set up another account within our account to put that scholarship money. So we ended up with a net income, or a positive, of $947, which is really, I think, great, because we're not here to make money. We're here to support you as artists, and so it's not a big deal that we didn't make thousands of dollars. 900's a good cushion, and it's good. We do have a CD of $75,535 and a savings account with $41,299. And so if you have any questions, I have a detailed profit and loss report for this year. You're more than welcome to look at it. It'll tell you where all the money went and where it was spent and for what. There's a description on here, so you can check that out if you would like to. Any questions?
Tell them about the donation to Cache Valley, and then
Okay, and then so out of that $947.56, we're going to. We had a few things we liked tonight, and so I think, what was it? We ended up.
It was $265 to Cache Valley.
Okay, we're going to give. So from this income of $947. We took a couple other little things out of it, and then we're going to give Cache Valley $265
for their scholarship.
For their scholarship fund. Is that good, Roxanne? Okay. So we are sharing with our chapter, so which I think is important. So. And
then $650-ish for the food.
For the what?
For the food.
For the food, yeah, so 2, and then the $650 for the food tonight. So that puts us down to about 0. So we've pretty much given back to the artists. So if you have any questions about anything, let us know. Are we supposed to vote on this?
No, it's just a presentation.
Just a presentation. Hey, any questions? Feel free. We're very transparent, so anything you want to know.
And we want to thank Cynthia again for doing this job, because I don't think any of us wants to do this. And hopefully you're enjoying your Cafe Rio catering. It's fairly universal, so that was money well spent. Back to our members. I think we came out actually about $35, $40 ahead. So, all right, more door prizes. Let's do 3 more tickets. And we'll wait. We need some like music or something. Okay, so let's grab another poster and we have got some little tchotchkes here. So this is walnut drawing ink and a little ink mover and a poster. And it is, who is the poster of?
Ed Marion.
Is it Ed Marion? Okay. So that goes to 271005. Woo! Right up front. Oh, we can clap better than that. All right. Okay, and then, yeah, another poster. And some India ink and a pen. And it's a really fancy Ziploc bag to keep it in, but that was the way to keep it together. So another poster and some ink and pen, and it's 271017. All right, another up front. It's the drawing of the striped shirts tonight. Okay, and then this, we'll just do this by itself, and this is Cheap Joe's, I believe this is an apron. I think this is an apron.
It's like an apron.
So this is Cheap Joe's art stuff, and it goes to 271028. Who's 028? All right. Okay. All right. Woo! Okay, so a few more business reminders. Our Small Works exhibition, The Living Landscape. We have 86 paintings in this exhibition. It's up at Red Butte Gardens. It starts on, it opens on the 22nd. You need to deliver your paintings if you have one in the exhibition on Thursday, June 21st from 9 to noon. And the opening reception and awards is on Saturday from 3 to 5. Sorry. And if you haven't been to the spring exhibition yet at Visual Arts Institute, please drop by. Take a look. It's a great collection of paintings. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It'll hang until June 15th.
Jennifer, I have a piece that was all ready to go to the Small Works exhibition, but I'm out of the country on the day we're supposed to deliver it. Is there someone that could do that for me? I brought it tonight just in case.
I will take, thank you. I'll take your painting.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. If anyone can't make it to the delivery, you can give me a call, and I'll be happy to deliver it, or call your friends, or whoever. But I will be delivering paint. I have a few other paintings that need to go up from Cache Valley and stuff, so I'll be happy to take it for you, and we can just meet up. Either you can bring it to my house in Woods Cross, or I can meet you somewhere in Salt Lake during a work day. And my number is in your directory. I'm not going to tell it on Facebook Live. So, and then, as I mentioned, the fall member exhibition is coming. The prospectus should be out in July. Oh, thank you. Like I've got things to suck on and water and everything. So keep an eye out for that. All right. As always, we want you to share your art-related news. If you're in a non-UWS exhibition, if you're teaching in class, if you had an award, please contact the newsletter editor, which is Mary Pusey, for any member announcements, or the communications chair, and that person is to be announced in a little bit, so I don't have it on this slide. But you can send that information to info@utahwatercolor.org with your announcement and a picture to go in it, and it'll go out in our monthly FYI e-blast, and it can also go into our bi-monthly newsletter. Okay, a couple more door prizes, and then we're going to move on to awarding our signature members for this year. So, hello.
Hello.
Tickets.
Here, I'll just draw them. Unless I draw my own. Put it back in.
Okay, so,
Poster?
yeah, let's do a poster, and we've got a little American Journey watercolor sample pack and a poster to 270991. 270, anybody? Oh, that's me, sorry. We'll pop that one back in.
Well, that's fair.
No, 270984. 984.
984?
That's my husband.
You're meant to
Boy,
have
I should not be drawing the tickets, obviously.
You're meant to have that.
We'll give it to somebody else. Let's give it instead to, Stephen, take it over to 271045. Who has 045?
No, you keep it.
No.
We're meant to have that. Hold it twice.
All right.
Why even have it?
Okay, then 045. You get the Chief Joe's apron. 045. 271045. Back here. All right. Okay. So this doesn't happen every year, but it does happen, and we do get when someone has achieved acceptance into 8 qualifying Utah Watercolor Society shows or Western Fed, achieved the 2-star status, and have received an award in one of those exhibitions, they have achieved signature member status. It's a hard thing to achieve. Our Watercolor Society is one of the most difficult signatures to gain across the nation, so it is really it's a mark of achievement when you have managed to do that. And we have 2 people tonight who have achieved their signature award status. So we're going to announce those now. Our first person is Deborah Maycock.
So we're going to pose for a picture.
Should get your thing out.
And I can see in there, there's another envelope in there or something about returning to me. That's yours.
Okay, thank you very much.
There you go, Deb.
So congratulations, Deborah. And our next one is Gail Williamson. Sit down right next to Deborah. How about that? I'm so excited to hand those out. How long did it take, out of curiosity, how long did it take you to get your signature?
Oh, years.
Years.
Well, since I entered the Watercolor Society, it's been 4.5 years.
4.5 years for Gail, and years for Deb.
I didn't paint for 6 years. I didn't paint. I was a member, but I didn't paint.
Oh.
And then I picked up again. No, you gotta paint.
You gotta paint, you gotta enter.
The shows like you said, you gotta enter.
Yeah, you gotta enter, you gotta try. You never know if you don't try. Okay, a reminder, the Cache Valley Summer Exhibition is coming up. They are taking online entries until June 29th. You can register your painting and, what was that? Oh, you can register your paintings till June 29th. Again, if you want to contact me for some transport options, I will be arranging to meet somebody in Brigham City and take some paintings up. And Roxanne in the back, she is here from Logan tonight, and if you have your painting with you tonight, I know 1 or 2 of you do, you can hand it off to her and she'll take it up for you. Otherwise,
Who has paintings for me?
Gail's got one,
And Blaine,
and Blaine has one. I think somebody else had one too.
I have Mary's,
Okay.
so if you guys wouldn't mind giving me a piece, I just got right back from Logan tonight, so.
She's got a 2-hour drive ahead of her. Also, if you missed the online registration but you want to do it at the last minute, you can drive up on June 30th and drop it off at Furman's Framing. So contact Ellen Trickler if you have questions. She's in your directory. You can click on to the links on our home page that has the prospectus and the registration form for you. I don't think I don't think Lisa is here. Lisa Firth is the new president of the Cache Valley chapter, and their September meeting is September 11th, which is the week after ours. Ours is the 4th, and theirs is the week after at the Logan Library. And those meetings, both here and in Logan, are open to the public. So go out. They have some great demonstrations and feedback sessions and all of that. Also, we do have Western Fed catalogs, Anne, in the back. So if you entered Western Fed and you don't yet have your catalog, check with Anne. She has a list of everyone who entered. She's got a catalog for each of you. And you get that just for entering, whether you got into the show or not. So, all right, we're about ready to turn it over. We're going to do 2 more door prizes. And I'm not drawing the numbers.
You're done.
I'm done doing that. So let's do another Cheap Joe's apron, and then we'll do one more poster and this little thing. So the apron goes to 271006. 006. Anyone? Oh, there we go. Julie at the back. Woo. Oh, yeah. Oh. And then, this might look silly, but I think it's kind of cool. So, it's a little water pouch. Like, you can put your water in it. It's got a little holder for your brushes. So for those of you who do plein air, this could be really fun or easy to just toss it in your car and leave it there. Let's do that and the last poster. And that will go to 271051. 051. There we go. All right. So Julie has 2 more door prizes to give out at the end. Also a reminder, if you had a painting in the last year's spring show, the 2017 spring show, and you were accepted to the Utah Arts and Museum's traveling exhibit, those paintings have returned from traveling the state. They are available for pickup. You should have received an email from Fletcher Booth at the Utah Arts and Museums. And with instructions on how to pick up your paintings. If you haven't received that email or you need help and you know that you have a painting you need to pick up, contact me or Anne or somebody on the board and we will help you out with that. Also, as you saw in our financial report, we have received some of our funding this year from the Zoo Arts and Parks program, the Salt Lake City Zoo Arts and Parks program. So for those of you who live in Salt Lake City, thank you. Your support helps us. And we want to thank the ZAP organization for approving our grant request last year. So, yes. That's helping us pay for our facility rental for the coming year, for the 2018-2019. So that is great. This is the last time you have to listen to me, but I want to say thank you so much to my board. The people who have served with me this year, and they're not really my board, they're your board, but they have made it so easy to do the job that I signed up for this year, and I'm so grateful. And I've made so many good new friends in the last 2 years of serving. And I've gotten to know so many people in the society this year, and it's just been a great experience. And I just want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to my husband in the back, who has watched our 8 and 10-year-old for many, many hours while I've been here, and supported me and been, the backup UWS president. So anyway, I appreciate that you put your trust in me for this year. Hopefully you've had a fun year. I wanted to make it fun. I wanted to make sure everybody felt welcome. And I hope you have, and I hope you've learned something, and I hope you've made new friends, and just thank you so much. So, we got through all the boring stuff, and now it is time for voting for your incoming 2018-2019 board. So I get to nominate the first person, which you actually already voted for last year, but I nominate Julie Ickes for the 2018-2019 UWS president. And we need somebody to second the nomination. All right, so now we can take a vote. Raise of hands is fine. All those in favor? That is definitely a majority. So thank you and congratulations to Julie. She is your new president. And now she gets to take over the meeting.
Have that on your phone.
Okay. I guess the first thing I need to do is I would like to nominate for the vice president-elect of the Utah Watercolor Society for the 2018-2019 year. I would like to nominate Linda Flannery. And do I hear a second on that? Okay, it's been seconded. Are there any other nominations for vice president, president-elect for next year?
I forgot.
Nobody? Nobody? Okay, so Linda's standing at the back. Thank you, Linda. And so now I'll call for a vote. So all in favor, raise of hands. Okay, and any opposed? All right, Linda.
You're stuck now.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so now I would like to actually propose the entire board. Luckily for all of us, most people who had positions last year on the board have decided they want to do it again. So we have a lot of expertise this year, so it'll be easier for me and them, and good for you too. So if everybody will stand when I, call their name, just so everybody gets a face with what, their needs might be. So bookkeeper will be Cynthia Hepworth. Communications, Jennifer Love is going to take that on. So she's going to do all of our social media, our e-blast, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. She's going to be doing our communications next year, which is really helpful. The newsletter editor, Mary Pusey, is going to do that again. She's back there. We've got the membership chair. We have Art Sleeper, although we're going to get him an apprentice, and I think we have somebody for you, so so he can pass that on next year. Exhibitions chair, Barbara Kidd, is going to do it again, but she's got some really good helpers. She's got some helpers. Small Works, Bess Ann Swanson is going to help her with that. For the fall exhibition, Mary Pusey is going to do that in addition to the newsletter. And the spring exhibition, Ann Galt is going to do that again for us as well. So she's got a whole great team. Roxanne Pfister is going to do Signature 2-Star again. We've got, for hospitality, Maggie Harrison. She's going to do not only the hospitality here, but she's going to be in charge of hospitality for the exhibitions, and she probably will need some helpers. So she'll be calling you. I do have some lists. I do have some suggestions of people who want to help out, yes. Arts in the Park, Mara Naughton, although she is doing it again, she is going to also get a helper. I think she has somebody lined up to help her with Arts in the Park down in Torrey, where we just came from. Mini workshops is going to be Lori Birchnell and Sandy Sleeper again. Education is going to be Emily Thomas. She did it last year with Linda, but I stole Linda from her. So Lucy Beale Partridge is going to be her partner on that. For paint outs, Nina Plant Hinninger said she wanted to take that over. So she's on her own this time. Scholarship, Tom Howard, although he has a new apprentice named Tamara Trotter. She's gonna learn that. Our Western Fed delegate, of course, is Ann Galt, and that's a huge thing. I was able to just go to Western Fed because she couldn't go, so I got to go in her place. And boy, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We're going to need a lot of helpers on that, but it's really a great event for us to have here. Of course, Jennifer Love will be past president, and she'll get to go to Western Fed next time. And the Cache Valley chapter president will be Lisa Firth. So we have some other volunteers also. They're not voting volunteers, voting positions, but they will be helping us. Therese Beasley helps with image editing if you ever need help with that. Kelly Holtman is going to help us do archives. The University of Utah keeps track of what we do and has an archive of everything. And Beth Ann Swanson, she's going to do journaling again, although she's going to get volunteers to help her with that. So people will get a chance to, if you're a teacher or something, that's a good chance to kind of get new students because, people get to know you. I don't know, do you need to know the whole committee, the Western Fed committee? Okay. And Becky Rock is our webmaster, and I don't think she's even a member. She just volunteers her time. So anyway, that's it. That's our board. Okay, so now I'd like to call for, do we need a second or anything?
Just ask if there are any other nominations.
Are there any other nominations for board members? Okay. All right, all in favor? Awesome. Good. It's done. Okay. All right. Now, we just had this last week, a lot of plein air artists went down to Torrey, Utah, to Capitol Reef for the plein air thing we do down there called Arts in the Park. And Mara Naughton has been heading that up for the last few years. Where are you, Mara?
She's out.
Do you want to come up and say a quick couple of things and show your slides? We had great art. We had a great time down there, but the art, I think we sold 32 paintings in one night, and the art was fabulous. I don't know how Spike Ress was our judge and jury, and I don't know how he even could choose. They were so great. So, is that yours?
Yes. Okay. We just put it in.
I think so.
Pull that.
I'll let you do this if you don't mind. Sure. Now this year we just had 19 participating artists, which is considerably less than we've had in the past. We do like more. We did have some conflicts with what was going on in Cache Valley, but we still produced a really good show. We had a total of 56 paintings submitted, like what Julie says, 32 sold for sales over $10,000. That all happened in a 3-hour period. So you need to know that. I don't want to go into all the awards, but I'll say Sharia Ernst, Spike Rez told me that if he had a best in show, your painting would have been best in show. As it was, she had the first place for the small format, because we break that program down into 2 sizes. And the large format first place was Jana Parkin. So we love the little bit of competition, but we really love the sales to the people that come to the event from touring and our partnership with the Entrada Institute.
Do you have a slideshow or just pictures?
It's just pictures. Oh, you can't just, okay. Well, we won't show any pictures then tonight.
Put a slideshow together.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a great event. It's going to be the very next year, same time period, that week after Memorial Day. So if you are at all interested in coming down to tour Utah, get your reservations now. And we'll probably open up registration sometime in March of next year.
Yes, that was.
So whatever Tuesday is, I think it's the 28th of May is early registration. Tuesday, 28 May 2019, and it'll go through Sunday. I think that'll be the 2nd of June 2019.
You're getting
Do what?
You're getting the dinner slideshow.
Oh, okay, good. So this man, Gary, owns the Salary. There I am talking again. The dinner was at Susan Snow's house, and that was a wonderful Doug Snow painting behind me.
So we can run the slideshow while they're visiting and stuff.
Go to the next one.
You gotta go to the next.